Welcome back inside the Flair Airlines hangar here at the Edmonton Expo Center in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, as we get ready to wrap up day 2 of the men's 2023 NORCECA Final 6 with the hosts Canada taking on the Dominican Republic. So glad you can join us on Volleyball Canada's YouTube page and on cbcsports.ca. My name is Grayson Knutson. Canada comes into this match with a 1-0 record after a 4-sets victory yesterday over Puerto Rico. The Dominican Republic will be looking to bounce back after getting swept in straight sets pretty handily by the United States on Tuesday to open up this year's NORCECA Final 6. Canada, of course, have won silver at the previous 2 editions. The Dominican were 6th last year and 4th in 2021. We'll send things now to the PA announcer for the pregame introductions, and we'll be back with first serve in just a moment. Stay with us. So those are the starting lineups for this contest between the Dominican Republic and Canada. Just one change on the Dominican Republic side, as getting the start here is Adrian Figueroa, number 17. He comes in for their captain, Gerson Toribio. Meanwhile, Canada has changed every player except the libero, that's Zach Hollins, and number 13, Jacob Sargent, is the only player who started yesterday against Puerto Rico and is starting again here today against the Dominican Republic. But all of the Canadian players, except Jonah Dewick, saw some court time, and Dewick is getting a start here for Canada this evening. So again, it's 1-0 Canada against 0-1 Dominican Republic, day 2 of the 2023 men's NORCECA Final Six from here in Edmonton. Earlier today, we had the United States pick up another straight sets victory. They downed Mexico, and Cuba got by Puerto Rico 3-1. You missed out earlier action, now you're all caught up. First to serve for the Dominican Republic will be number 7, their center, Juan Jose Hernandez, or JJ. First attack is for Sargent. Tries that sharp cross-court angle, but it's out of bounds, so the first point of this one goes to the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic were 6th at the earlier under-21 Pan American Cup. This year at that same event, Canada would get bronze. High up in the air, poked over by Figueroa. Now a back row swing, Caden Schmidt out of the pipe, and Schmidt ripped it. It's a great run by Team Canada, and Schmidt was able to really lean into one. Mason Greaves will serve now for Team Canada. There's a look for the lefty Figueroa, still alive. Another chance for the Dominican. Near side this time, just poked over by Castillo. Gingera a little bit long that time, point for the Dominican Republic. A couple of attacking errors so far for Canada. Head coach Dan Lewis said after their win against Puerto Rico, he said he's pretty happy, but wants to see his team be a little more organized. They've got a couple of things they need to clean up and do a little bit of better job executing on the floor. But again, it's a Canadian team that's really just come together in the last couple of weeks or so. Some of them played at the under-21 Pan Am Cup, some were on the senior team at the Pan Am Cup as that back row swing goes out of bounds and the Dominican Republic get another point. It's been interesting to see how all the teams have approached this tournament. We'll talk about what the coaches had to say about their approach coming into the event a little bit later on, as the server is Sandy Castillo for the Dominican Republic. Sargent off the block and right back in his face. Big stuff there. Luis Reynoso on the outside, the number 2. See there trying to go line, but Reynoso had the hands up, denied that. Castillo again. Dominican off to a good start in this one. Gingera, and it was touched, I believe. Said it was out of bounds. Dominican was claiming that there was no touch, went out of bounds, but it looked like it was off the libero. That's Wandel Mesa. Reynoso gets it to go. The Dominican Republic, again, off to a very good start here. Some help from Canadian errors, of course, but all points count the same. Moises Ortiz for the Dominican Republic, number 18. Schmidt snuck it through. JJ dug it up, but nobody able to track down the second ball. Canada gets that point. Jonah Dewick, Rosenort, Manitoba, readies to serve. Puts it into the net. I think you see some of the things that Dan Lewis would like to clean up, serving one of them. Some of those attack errors too. But as we saw yesterday, not afraid to go to the bench. In fact, Canada got a yellow card yesterday for trying to make too many subs in a set. Schmidt, kept alive by Mesa. Reynoso on the far side, off hands. Nobody could track it down. Another kill for the Dominican Republic. 7-3 for the Dominicans as Adrian Figueroa gets ready to serve. Just turned 20 years old 3 days ago. Schmidt into the triple block, and it will fall on the Dominican side. Now it's Reeves Gingera. There's a few Calgary natives on this Canada squad. He's one of them. Figueroa from the back, and he found the sideline. Figueroa, the left-hander. It's a different angle, a different look for the Canadians to deal with. Again, they wouldn't have seen him yesterday because he didn't see the floor for the Dominican. Schmidt off the top of the block and well out the back. Point for Canada. Caden Schmidt getting ready to go. Trinity Western University, for that national championship winning squad this past spring. Back row, Figueroa, there's the block. Sargent and Schoner. More look at that. The Dominican has had some success running that C ball out to Figueroa that time. Sargent and Schoner were wise and made the rejection. Another serve here for Schmidt. Trying to drop one short. Mesa digs it up. Big swing there from the number 8, Castillo, off the block. Canada can't bring it back. Another point for the Dominican Republic. The server is Luther Rosario, the middle blocker. Sargent, there's a kill for the U of A Golden Bear. Set up from Greaves. Sargent kind of went for a field goal there on Hernandez. Schoner serves it into the net. (10-7) for the Dominican Republic here in this opening set. And it will be Hernandez to serve. And it's an ace serve, dropping it right on the back line is JJ. I think there was just some miscommunication on the Canadian side. It split Sargent and Schmidt. Now you can see Gingera sliding over there to help cover that spot. Gingera on the other side with a swing. Here come the Dominicans. Castillo. Sargent just plays it over. Figueroa with a tip. Good spot. Good effort from Hollins to try to get there. Just needed to be another inch or two taller. Look just out of his reach. Zach Hollins, the Victoriaville, Quebec product. Yesterday we saw Dan Lewis use the two liberos. Looks like it's just Hollins here today as Dewitt gets a kill in the middle. Well, they say it's out of bounds. Looked like it was touched on the way, but maybe just off the net. There we go. It's out of bounds, and a timeout for Dan Lewis and Team Canada find themselves trailing here 13-7 in the opening set. I think it's just what Lewis talked about post-game yesterday was just need to clean some things up. A lot of the Dominican points are off Canadian mistakes. Volleyball Canada would like to thank its partners, the Government of Canada, the Government of Alberta, and Explore Edmonton for helping to make this event possible. Teams heading back onto the floor. Mentioned that Dominican lost yesterday rather handily to the United States, 17-9 and 19. Afterwards, head coach Alex Gutierrez says they knew that was always going to be a difficult match going against the United States in their first one. It was the first match for this group that they've thrown together, but their focus is on improving and getting better with every match as the event goes on. And a couple of tough ones right out of the gate with the United States and Canada, but the Dominican look real good here so far, up 14-7 as they come up with another block. That one by Ortiz. Canada's going to make a sub. Jacob Sargent will come out, and Isaiah Mamer will come in. Mamer passing along a message as well to his teammates. Canada has got a hole to dig out of here as Hernandez serves again. Gingera had to readjust. Battle at the net. And a net touch called against the Dominican Republic. Canadian point here. We'll see if we can see when it was. Mason Greaves. UBC Thunderbird, just wide. There is Sandy Castillo now for the Dominican Republic, 22 years old. Gingera, cross court, found the sideline. Big swing there from the number 12 for Canada. See if that sparks the Maple volleys here. Mamer to serve. Off the block, still alive. Schmidt up against three in the wall, and all he did was wipe it off. Puts it out of bounds, point for Canada. Smart attacking here from Schmidt. See here, watch, three form the wall. He sees it, just wipes it off. Knew there was no way through. Another serve from Mamer. Good pass from Mesa. And it's knocked down by Ortiz. Moises Ortiz didn't see a ton of middle action for the Dominican against the United States, but they were in trouble for most of that match too. Now Ortiz is back at the line. He's still just 19, won't turn 20 until December. And he's gonna get an ace. Just a really flat serve. Tough to deal with for Team Canada. Hollins couldn't control it. Ortiz again, Dominican up 17-10 in this opening set. Gingera tip, knocked right back down. Rosario floating up there and knocking down that little tip attempt, and Dan Lewis is going to take another timeout as Canada is down big in the opening set, 18-10 to the Dominican Republic, who looked nothing like the team that played against the United States yesterday. They look full of confidence at the moment. Volleyball Canada would like to give a big thank you to some of their major sponsors, including Mizuno, Mikasa, and Volleyball Stuff. Teams ready to take the floor to resume this first set. Ortiz will serve for the Dominican Republic. Canada taking all the time they were allotted there to discuss things. the whistle, and Ortiz is ready to go. Schmidt throws it over, still alive. Niemer with a dig in the back. Schmidt battling at the net, off the block, off the antenna. So that's out of bounds, and it will be a point for Canada. Schmidt again with a smart battle at the net. Jonah Dewick was part of that under 21 Pan American bronze medal winning team. Figueroa off the block. That's another point for the Dominican Republic, 19-11. Adrian Figueroa has made a nice impact for the Dominican in this one. Gingera off the block and down, point Canada. Another look at that one. Middle blocker just a little bit late coming over. Now Gingera to serve. Big time serve. Reynoso tracks it down. Free ball though for Canada. Greaves. Maemer out of the back. Found the line. Canada trying to create some energy here. Maemer running a real nice pipe. And a timeout's going to be taken by Jose Gutierrez Sanchez, the head coach for the Dominican Republic. Likely just telling his team, hey, we're okay here. It's 19-13. They've got to catch up to us. We take care of our own and we'll be just fine in this opener. Big thank you to Volleyball Alberta for organizing the volunteers for this event. For more information about volleyball in Alberta, you can go to volleyballalberta.ca. See some of those volunteers just in the front of your screen in the yellow shirts. Some of the youngsters who have been wiping up some sweat on the floor. They've been tracking down the balls. Doing a great job here. So a big thank you to them. Lots of people putting in work behind the scenes too. Without them, we don't have an event. As we get another serve from Reeve Gingera. There's a block. Dominican gonna scramble this one back over with Castillo. Showing her, still alive. Reynoso is blocked. First real extended rally of the match. Showing her! Great middle run, and Canada puts it away. Those are the types of points that can change momentum in a match. The longer rallies. Corey showing her, the 20-year-old, able to finish it off. Gingera, big time serve. Lots of spin on that one. It was cutting to the floor quickly. Looks like we're going to see a substitute on the Dominican side. Well, now the down official says you've got to wait one more point. Didn't make the indication in time. Gingera sends the serve long. Still a 5-point lead though for the Dominican Republic. It'll be Reynoso back to serve for the Dominican Republic. 23-year-old. Schmidt didn't hit it cleanly. Castillo tips it over. Was it off the block? No, it wasn't. Point for Canada. Reynoso, I think, was trying to use hands there, but didn't make a connection. And now Caden Schmidt out of Mississauga. Ready to serve. Tricky one, just played over. Canadians can attack. Mamer. Right at Reynoso on the back line. Figueroa from the back. Big time kill for Adrian Figueroa going down the line. Sub for the Dominican Republic. Coming out is Luther Rosario, and coming in is Ismael Almonte to do the serving. 21-16 for the Dominican Republic in this opening set. Just a slight delay in ensuring that the technology is working here. Almonte saw very limited time yesterday in a similar role coming in to serve. Everything seems to be good to go now as Almonte gets ready to go. Almonte, another left-hander for the Dominican, showing her right down the middle. So Corey Schoener has had some joy in this first set with those quick attacks. Now he's back at the service line. Tough for JJ. Another chance for the Dominican. Castillo into the block. Ortiz was there. And you can see Castillo was trying to rescue that one, but that was going to be difficult to do so, and Canada gets another point. The lead is down to 3 here at 21-18. And another timeout taken by the Dominican Republic. You can feel the momentum starting to shift from the Dominican over to Canada. The lead was as large as 8 in this set. It is down to 3. Canada is running out of track though. Both teams have used their timeouts in this set. So any other pauses will have to be through subs. You know the Dominican Republic really wants to close out this first set. They allow Canada to come back and win it themselves. They feel they've squandered a very good opportunity. Reminder that you get a point for sets you win, so if it comes down to a tiebreaker, for example, if 2 teams have 3-2 records, it comes down to sets won and lost. You get 5 points for a straight sets win, 4 for a 3-1 win, and the other team gets 1, and then a 3-2 win gives you 3 points in the standings and 2 points for the team that falls in that contest. As Mamer off hands. Figueroa, another back row attack for number 17. Canadian block not quite over the net there with their push. Not allowed the space for it to fall on the Canadian side. You see the Canadian bench was cheering. They knew they had the block, it was just on the wrong side. Hernandez with the serve. Quick for Duick. That one's going to drop out of bounds. Mamer and Schmidt watching it with eagle eyes. High off the block. Those are tempting. You want to play it because it would be a relatively easy play to make. But take the sure thing with the out call. It's a missed set there. Chance for Canada. Shingera off hands, still alive. Figueroa rolls it over. Mamer up against 3 in the wall. Castillo, I'm not sure that got over. Well, they say that it was blocked and out. It didn't sound like it had hit the block. Wonder if we'll get a better look at it here. It's hard to tell from that angle for sure. 23-19, the Dominican in front. Castillo serving. Mamer blocked and knocked over by Gingera. You gotta have good awareness there if you're Reeve Gingera. As that block came right to him quick, and he just tipped it back over. Mamer with the serve. Looks like a net touch against Canada. And so we've got set point for the Dominican Republic. And they're gonna bring Rosario back in for Almonte. So Ortiz with a chance to close things out here for the Dominican Republic. Another tricky flat serve. And a free ball opportunity here for the Dominicans. Figueroa blocked. Good reactions to keep it up. Still alive. Rolled over by Castillo. Schmidt. That'll get through, and Canada staying alive. And they'll look to Jonah Dewick to keep them in this opening set. Needs at least 3 points on this run. Still alive. Chance for Canada to attack here. Gingera off hands, punched at by Mesa. Canada again. Gingera again. Nice dig, Castillo. Figueroa can't put it away. Schmidt blocked, still up, and it's not going to get back over. The Dominican Republic wins the opening set, 25-21. That's a big set for them and their confidence. Their first set win here at this event, so now everybody has won at least a set at this year's NORCECA Final Six. We'll see how Canada responds in set number 2 when we return to the Flair Airlines hangar here in Edmonton on CBC Sports in just a moment. Two teams taking the floor once again for set number 2 here. The Dominican Republic winning the opener 25-21 over Team Canada. They built up a big lead, and the hill was just a little bit too tall to climb for Canada in that opening set. Down by as much as 8, they got it as close as 3. Canada will begin to serve this time. Mamer is out to start this set. He came in and finished it for Jacob Sargent. So he'll stay out there. It's the only change on either side that I can see. Hope you're having a great Wednesday evening from wherever you're watching around the world. My name is Grayson Knudsen, right here on Volleyball Canada's YouTube page and cbcsports.ca. Ortiz able to pop that one over. Mamer off hands, well out of bounds. Canada on the board first in this second set. One more look at that one from Mamer. That's a big block too from Ortiz and Figueroa. Had enough pop on it to get it out of bounds. Mason Greaves the serve for Canada. Quick for Ortiz. Jonah Dewick not able to block that one. A little bit frustrated, I think. Canada again just leaning the wrong way there. Tough with that 1v1 situation in the middle. Shingera had to readjust at the last second, smartly using the block to knock it off and out of bounds. Isaiah Mamer, the server, that one goes out the back. Early days in this second set, we're tied at 2. Moises Ortiz for the Dominican Republic, ready to serve. Greaves, Schmidt lets it fly. Caden Schmidt gets the point for Canada. Now Jonah Dewick back to serve, getting ready for his 3rd season at the University of Manitoba. It's the alma mater of his head coach too, Dan Lewis, won a national title with the Bisons back in 1996. Rosario plays it over and got lost in the hands there of Schoener. Server for the Dominican Republic is Adrian Figueroa, the left-hander. Shingera off the outside of the block and down for a point for Canada. Now it'll be Reeve Shingera going back to the service line. Reynoso down the line, but he was out, so it's a point for Canada. Appeals from the Dominican for a touch there. The referees weren't buying what they were selling. Shingera ready to serve once more for the Canadians, who are off to a much better start in this set than they were in set number 1. Back row Figueroa blocked, but it's going to deflect out of bounds. And so it will be a Dominican point. Luis Reynoso for the Dominican Republic. Greaves for Schmidt, not a lot of room there. I didn't get over. No touch on the block. Point for the Dominican Republic. We're even at 5s. Reynoso to serve again. Mamer helping out. Schmidt plays it over free. Chance for the Dominican here. Castillo! Lots of power in that swing. Able to get it through the block. Point Dominican Republic, and they have jumped in front. 3 in a row for them. Reynoso once more, that one leaning a little bit as he hit it. Sent it flying out the back. This will be Caden Schmidt. Bronze medalist at the Under-21 Pan American Cup. Sends it long out the back, so a service error from Schmidt. This is Luther Rosario, 20-year-old middle blocker for the Dominican Republic. Mamer, high off the block and out of bounds. Isaiah Mamer, the University of Saskatchewan product, picking up a point for Canada here. Corey Schoener, out of Waterloo, Ontario. Puts one into the net, so a couple of service errors here for Team Canada on their last couple of serves. Juan Jose Hernandez. Gingera from the back, that was brilliant. Right down the line. Great run by Team Canada there. There's that UBC Thunderbird connection as Greaves finds Gingera. Greaves doing the serving now. Figueroa got a good swing on that, considering that he didn't have much of an approach. Came inside, still let her rip. The Dominican Republic leading 9-8 in set number 2 here. Castillo to serve. Mamer blocked, and it's out of bounds. I think there was a fraction of a second of panic on the Canadian side when they looked at each other, realized none of them were going to get there. But fortunately for them, the ball fell outside the court. Here's Mamer, Wilkie, Saskatchewan. Figueroa. A little bit too much on that, goes out the back, point for Canada. They seesaw back in front at 10-9. Mamer ready to serve again for Team Canada. Reynoso, the only real option there, and he muscled it through the block. Stuck it through hands. Ten apiece here in this second set. It's Moises Ortiz once again to serve for the Dominican Republic. Schmidt, couple of touches off the block and nobody can reel it back in. Point for Canada. Jonah Duick. Reynoso, big block, Schoener. Corey Schoener has had a few blocks so far in this game. Another serve here for Jonah Duick with Canada up 12-10. Figueroa is rejected. Another chance here for the Dominicans. Reynoso, piece of the block and down on the Canadian side. Lots of power in the swing from number 2, the outside hitter for the Dominicans. Figueroa to serve here. Schmidt. Blocked. Hollins tracks that down. Free chance now for the Dominican Republic. Reynoso. Hollins with another dig. Gingera partially blocked. Figueroa from the back. Oh, he's done it a few times now, and Adrian Figueroa does it again. He'll go back to the line to serve up once more. Reeves showing her. Man, he's looked good in this game, number 11. Now it'll be Reeves Gingera back at the line. Gingera a little bit long with that serve. So we're tied at 13 here in this second set. The Dominican Republic won the opener 25-21. They built up a big lead. And try as Canada might, couldn't close that gap. This set a lot closer through the first half. Gingera, back row swing, well dug up by Reynoso. Castillo is rejected. Figueroa tip. Hollins kept it alive, but a double contact going to be called against Canada, or a lift. You could have dealer's choice, I suppose. Our head referee, Gianna Nava from Mexico, says it was a carry in his opinion. Reynoso now, once more. A little bit high of a set there for Schoener. Figueroa couldn't get it over the net. First time he's really missed on one of those back row swings. Canada will look to Caden Schmidt now. Wasn't the cleanest serve, but did get over the net. Now Figueroa let her fly. Schmidt can try, but he's not going to track that down. So Figueroa back on track after one little bit of a miscue, and now we're going to see a sub on the Canadian side. And it's going to be Schmidt coming out, and the Canadian captain Isaac Hesslinga coming in. Hesslinga will provide an immediate attacking option no matter where he is on the floor. Serve from Rosario. Mamer blocked. Hesslinga covering. Showing her. Really nice from showing her, the Trinity Western Spartan. He's back at the service line now as we're even at 15. didn't hit that one cleanly as it sliced away from him. Hernandez now the setter for the Dominican, the veteran on this squad. He'll turn 29 in November. Big time swing from Shinkera. Crowd likes that. Mason Greaves, the Canadian setter, serving. Ortiz in the middle, blocked by Dewick. Canada will seesaw back in front here at 17-16. Greaves, just 20 years old. Figueroa, it did come back on the Dominican side. Now it's over. Mamer, what a stuff that is! Huge block. Ortiz was up there, and so was Castillo, who did most of the damage there, and now Sandy Castillo is back at the service line. Mamer blocked, out of bounds. You can hear Greaves calling out, out, out. Hollins watched it hit the floor. Now we're going to see Darian Picklick come in for him. Picklick wearing the number 88, the second libero for Team Canada. He's out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, and that's where he just finished up his collegiate career at the University of Winnipeg. That goes long. The serve there from Mamer. So Picklick comes in, looks like for libero duties when Canada's serving. Hollins comes in for serve receive. Ortiz lets it go. It's a flat serve that goes into the net. 19-18, Canada with a slim lead in this second set. Jonah Dewick. Figueroa off fingertips. Hesslinger, his first swing, his first kill. Timeout, Dominican Republic, as Canada is up by 2 late in this set. Head coach Jose Gutierrez Sanchez taking that timeout. Volleyball Canada would like to thank its partners, the Government of Canada, the Government of Alberta, and Explore Edmonton for helping to make this event possible. Canada playing a little bit cleaner in this second set. It's allowed them to have the lead. Still a couple of things I'm sure Dan Lewis would like to see his team do a little bit better or more consistently. Dominican Republic, though, providing a tough challenge here for Team Canada. And it's hard to handicap the teams going into the tournament because you weren't sure how everyone was going to approach it. The Dominican Republic, their head coach says that they brought a very young team and they're just simply looking for experience as their senior team is preparing for a Pan American Games. 6 players they have under the age of 20 on this Dominican squad, so it is a very youthful group. Recycle opportunity here for Canada. They'll go back to Hesslinger, and that will fall to the floor. Dewick readies another serve for the Canadians. Rosario still alive. Wow, what a scramble from Canada. This time Reynoso will tip it by. Great effort though by the Canadians just to keep that play alive and get it back over, but one too many attacking opportunities for the Dominican Republic. They were just taking a moment here. They're fixing the score. It's meant to read 21-19 Canada. Now it says 19-18. That's completely different from what they think is going on. Hey, we'll just keep playing. We'll figure it out as we go. Hesslinger, what a take by Mesa. But another chance for Canada. Showing her. 22-19, Canada is in front, despite what the score on your screen says. They're trying to sort it out down here. There we go. Now we're good to go. Server will be Reeve Gingera for the Canadians. Tight at the net, and that's going to be a reach over called on JJ. Just didn't quite stop it in time from crossing the plane there. Another timeout going to be taken by the Dominican Republic here, as Canada's lead has grown to 4 late in this second set. Volleyball Canada wants to thank some of its major sponsors, including Mizuno, Mikasa, and Volleyball Stuff. We talked about the Dominican approach to this tournament. Dan Lewis, prior to the event, says it is interesting because nobody really knows what the other teams are doing heading into the event. But he says he's got a bunch of players on the under-21 Pan American team, and then there's a few players as well from the senior Pan American team. Both of them medaled in this summer. They didn't have a lot of time to practice and work together. And so they're kind of almost building chemistry as the event goes along here. Team Canada, we've seen a whole bundle of different lineup combinations. So this game has stayed mostly consistent. There were a lot more subs in that opening game. Ready to go again here at 23-19 for Canada, and a serve for Reeve Gingera. Reynoso caught it through the block. Nice swing from Luis Reynoso. Paints that back line brilliantly. Now he'll go back and serve. Dominican needs a little bit of a burst here to catch up to Canada. Running out of track as well. Hesslinger, there's a big kill for the captain. Bringing up set point for Team Canada. And it will be Isaac Hesslinger going back to serve. Hesslinger out of Orangeville, Ontario. Plays right here at Edmonton at the U of A. This one's going to come back on the Canadian side. Greaves with options. Mamer off the block and down. Point for Canada, and they win the second set 25-20 to even up this match at a set apiece. Canada looks like they might have a slight edge if they can keep the errors to a minimum. Of course, there's still a lot of volleyball left to play in this one. A big third set coming up in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us. This is the 2023 NORCECA Final Six in Edmonton, right here on CBC Sports. back inside the Flair Airlines hangar here in Edmonton at the Edmonton Expo Center. 1-1 after Canada won that second set 25-20. Canada and the Dominican Republic wrapping up day 2 here at the 2023 NORCECA Final 6. Glad you could join us here on CBC Sports, also on Volleyball Canada's YouTube page. My name is Grayson Knutson. Hope you're enjoying our coverage of the event so far. A reminder that all matches are streamed live on Volleyball Canada's YouTube page, or if you missed one, you can go back and watch it later. Canada matches will also be streamed on cbcsports.ca. Third set getting underway here with Juan Jose Hernandez, the server. Greaves brings it back. Heslinga staying on the floor and getting a kill. Got it through the block. One more look there. The set 2 from Namer after Greaves had taken the first contact. Figueroa, the lefty, is denied. Gingera with the block. Duick up helping as well. One more look at it here as the southpaw Figueroa tried to get that one through a pretty solid wall. Serve from Greaves. Ortiz in the middle, that didn't get over. Canada off to a quick 3-0 start. So another serve here for Greaves. Calgary, Alberta is his hometown. Ortiz a little bit high, and then Heslinga got a touch to it. Might have been better off leaving it for Greaves, but in the moment, that's so hard to make that adjustment. First point of the set for the Dominican Republic. That'll send Araceli Castillo back to the service line. Castillo just gets that one over. And then Duick on a quick attack. Another point for Canada here. Isaac Heslinga to serve. It's an over bump. Duick, well, they called that a block. And I think that's a ball don't lie type of moment right there. Dominican probably should have been awarded the point earlier. Instead they get it now either way, so no harm, no foul, I suppose. Moises Ortiz getting ready now to serve. Overbump, Figueroa takes advantage. He didn't miss. Said thank you for the gift. Here's it right back in your face. Namer was in a good spot. It's just a tough one to handle when it comes that quick. Quick for Duick, dug up by Ortiz nicely. Reynoso blocked. Good stretch from Castillo. Reynoso again, another block. It's a block party for Canada on that rally. Duick and Gingera doing a lot of the work. I think that was Duick. And he'll go back to the service line. That one, I'm not sure it got over. It is a point for Canada. Let's see if we can determine if maybe this was a block. Tough to tell. timeout, an early one from the Dominican Republic here in this third set. Head coach Jose Gutierrez Sanchez doesn't want Canada to build up any more momentum than they already have. Big shout out to Volleyball Alberta for helping organize the volunteers for this event. For more information, head online, volleyballalberta.ca. Canada's block making an impact here in this third set. Dominican Republic hasn't had a lot of opportunities to attack with full force without running into a wall. There's Jonah Dewick now serving out of the timeout. Cross court, but just too sharp of an angle that time from Reynoso. Another point for Canada here as Jonah Dewick's really having a nice run of serve. Canada's lead now 7-3. Figueroa, big time block again, showing her with the rejection. Another look at it here. Figueroa, the lefty, trying to go cross court. Mamer might have got fingertips on it too. Back row from Castillo. Mamer, after Hesslinga took second contact. Point for Canada. Hesslinga popping it up for Mamer. The U of A to the U of S on that one. Still Dewick at the line. More trouble for the Dominican Republic. Hesslinga's gonna set Mamer again. Up against three in the wall. Reynoso, hands to it from Team Canada. And it will be a point for the Dominican Republic to finally get out of this rotation. Maybe that will spark them a little bit, as it will be Adrian Figueroa serving. Mamer got it to go right in front of the back line defender, Castillo. Here's Reeves Gingera, number 12 for Team Canada. Just left at the last second there by Reynoso. Was all set to play it and then pulled the hands away at the final instant. Now he'll be the one to go back and do the serving. Mamer blocked. Where's it going to fall? Battle at the net, and Mamer wins the joust. Feels like one of the few jousts that the setter doesn't wind up winning. Well, Mamer had two hands, and JJ only had one. More leverage for the Canadian that time around, and now the U of S Husky will serve. Castillo over top of the block, Mamer there. Hesslinga, a little recycled chance, but it came quickly at Mamer and they couldn't keep it alive. Tough one. Hesslinga was just trying to recycle that ball, get another opportunity to attack, but it was well defended by the Dominican Republic. Luther Rosario with the serve. Schoener. He continues to provide offense out of the middle. He's been great on defense as well, Corey Schoener. Did he find the line? No, he didn't. That one had a lot of slice on it. He can't believe it. Goes to the bench with a smile on his face. I think that's more just to avoid saying anything he's not supposed to. JJ to serve for the Dominican Republic. Poked over there by Greaves. Figueroa with the tip. Good coverage there by Hollins. Hesslinger, brilliant from Mesa to keep it alive. Set though was a little bit too far from Reynoso, and an easy putback by Canada. Some good defense on both sides there. The libero for the Dominican Republic, Juan Del Mesa. Some nice plays. A 2004 born player. He's still just 18. He won't turn 19 until Christmas Day. A Christmas baby is Mesa. Showing some of the youth of that Dominican squad. Mamer out of the back. A pipe attack. We haven't seen a ton of those from Canada in a while. If they could get that rolling as well, just add another weapon to the arsenal. Canada's lead has ballooned to 7. 14-7. They're doubling up the Dominicans in this third set. Castillo, that's a great swing from the Dominican outside. Castillo able to find that seam in between the two blockers. Now he's back to the line. Hesslinger through the block. Mesa, good readjustment. Reynoso, did he get fingertips? He did. Point Dominican Republic. Canadian bench trying to sell the fact that he didn't touch it, but it was pretty clear that it was off the block. Castillo serves into the net. And Isaac Hesslinger back to serve. A lot of the players on the floor played at the under-21 Pan American Cup. Hesslinger was with the senior team at the Pan Am Cup, and he was the MVP of the whole tournament. That serve, though, will go long. Ortiz to serve for the Dominican Republic. A little bit of trouble from Mamer. He'll get a chance to swing. Figueroa. Hesslinger, second contact. How nice is that from Isaac Hesslinger? And he put it perfectly in that far corner as well. Just good recognition from the Canadian captain. Serve there from Jonah Duick. Figueroa, that one will go. Cross-court kill for Adrian Figueroa. Figueroa's been real nice for the Dominican in this match. Now he's back at the service line. Greaves pops up for Mamer. Another chance. Gingera this time. He's blocked two. Big rejection from Rosario in the middle. As he took away that cross-court angle from Gingera. Dominican Republic cutting a little bit into this lead, 16-12 now. Mesa, another dig. Reynoso got it through. Good reaction from Schoener. Mamer's tip comes back on the Canadian side. Mamer again. Figueroa got underneath of that. No touch, point Canada. Extended rally going the way of Canada that time. Gingera now to serve for the Maple Volleys. Reynoso off the block, point Dominican Republic. He's the setter there. Greaves just wasn't able to steer that one back inside the court. Reynoso at the line. Service error again from the Dominican. If you want to make a comeback, you can't make many mistakes. Isaiah Mamer just turned 19 this summer. Free ball chance here for Canada. Quick for Schoener! That connection between Greaves and Schoener has really been strong in this match. Mamer, another serve for Canada. Castillo, good dig there from Picklick. Schoener again! He has been great for Team Canada in this game. And a timeout for the Dominican Republic as the lead is up to 7 once again. 20-13, Canada in front. The Dominican taking that timeout. Volleyball Canada would like to thank its partners, the Government of Canada, the Government of Alberta, and Explore Edmonton for helping to make this event possible. It's been busy times here at the Expo Center. Of course, through a lot of the summer, it served as a evacuee center for those displaced from wildfires in the Northwest Territories and across northern Alberta as well. This past weekend, there was a Comic-Con style expo. And in about 10 days or so, we're gonna have some rodeo action here. Multi-purpose facility here in Edmonton. Volleyball Canada's been here a few times for a number of different events, and it's a great facility to showcase as the serve from Canada goes into the net. That was Mamer. Luther Rosario, 20-year-old middle blocker for the Dominican Republic. Hesslinga, that's a power swing. Cross court angle. He loves to go sharp cross court. Now Corey Schoener ready to serve again. Castillo off fingertips. Back row, Gingera right on the back line. Really nice run from Team Canada. Little C-ball swing there from Gingera. Schoener again on the serve. Tricky one. Saved by JJ. Chance for Canada to attack. Dueck goes deep from the middle. So not only Schoener, but Dueck in the middle doing damage. Canada up by 9 now. They look like a different team than the one we saw in that opening set. Ortiz, Mamer kept it alive. Now Hesslinger puts it away. Set point opportunities for Canada. Schoener looking to finish this one off. Just long. 24-15. Canada still with a bundle of set points to work with here. Hernandez, the setter for the Dominican Republic, needs at least 9 points on a run. Back row, Gingera. What a dig by Mesa. Figueroa tip. Hesslinger reacted well. Blocked. Ortiz able to knock it back down. Good defense by the Dominican Republic on that rally. Another serve here for Hernandez. Gingera out of the back again. Mesa once again in the right spot. Another attack for Canada. Hesslinger will get it to go, and Canada takes a 2-1 lead in this match as they win it 25-16. Taking a 2-1 lead. Let's see how the Dominican Republic responds now that their backs are firmly up against the wall. 4th set coming up shortly. This is the 2023 Men's NORCECA Final 6 from Edmonton, right here on CBC Sports. Players back on the floor here for set number 4 between Canada and the Dominican Republic. Canada with a nice win in set number 3, 25-16, to take a 2-1 lead. Glad you could join us on your Wednesday evening. My name is Grayson Knutson. All matches from the 2023 NORCECA Final 6 streamed live on Volleyball Canada's YouTube page. Canada matches also streamed live on cbcsports.ca. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. And if you're in driving distance of Edmonton, I highly recommend coming down and checking this out. It's a bit of a party here. DJ doing a good job keeping the energy up. In-house announcer Bianca also killing it, as Figueroa will get the opening points of this set for Team Dominican Republic. Server for the Dominican Republic will be Araceli Castillo. They're number 8. Castillo kept it alive with a great dig. Figueroa, what a play from the Dominican Republic. Brilliant dig by Castillo, and Mesa with an absolute peach of a second contact right into the left-hander's wheelhouse. Castillo once again. Just clipped the tape to get it over. Hesslinger off the block and well out of bounds. Canada breaks the ice in this set. Still trailing though, 2-1. Isaac Hesslinger, the Canadian captain, will do the serving here. Reynoso, cross court, dug up by Picklick. Mamer, tough one to deal with. Picklick covering. Mamer, that one he can swing at, and that one he's gonna put away. First opportunity was tough. He just did a little recycle, got some help from his libero as well. Darian Picklick, he was on that gold medal winning senior Pan American Cup team earlier. Ortiz, that one was straight down. Greaves couldn't dig it up. He was in the right spot, but I don't think even he thought it was going to come down at such a sharp angle. Ortiz, though, hardly has to jump to get over top of the net. Listed at 204 centimeters. Trying to do some quick math to figure out what that is in inches. I believe that's around 6'7", as that is put away by Dewick. Now Jonah Dewick goes back to the service line. Reynoso over top of the block, no touch, out of bounds, point for Canada. Canada looking to join the United States at 2-0. Dominican Republic hoping to avoid being with Puerto Rico at the bottom at 0-2. Reynoso, triple block, but it doesn't bother him as he uses it to send the ball well out of bounds and pick up a point. This will be Adrian Figueroa. Greaves with options. Mamer with a tip. Swing and a miss there from Reynoso. Figueroa just couldn't get that one up high enough. Reeve Gingera going back to the line now for Team Canada. just got it over. Hernandez was wise to that. Figueroa out of the back. Guess who's there? Showing her again in the middle. 6-4 for Canada. Another serve here for Gingera. Mamer thought he had a party ball, but it was partially blocked. Now Figueroa from the back. Picklick, that was brilliant. What a dig. Mamer found an angle. He's got to scramble to get back on defense. Now he'll go to offense, and he just put it out the back. He was doing a lot of moving there, Isaiah Mamer. Couldn't get on top of that one. Back to serve for the Dominican Republic is Luis Reynoso. Back row for Gingera, fought off. Hollins, great effort to keep it alive. More defending to do for Canada here. Figueroa, put it away. Brilliant swing from the Dominican Republic. Another back row attack for Figueroa. He has found a ton of joy with those back row attacks. Another serve here for Reynoso as we're tied at 6 in the fourth set. Into the net, point Canada. They will take the freebie. Just doing a quick scan of the floor now that Picklick is on. Wow, he might not be on for much longer as Hollins comes back. I was going to say, if you're looking for universities, it's entirely a Canada West squad out there, but now that Hollins is on, of course, he goes to the Université de Sherbrooke in Quebec. We've got a couple of UBC Thunderbirds, an Alberta Golden Bear, Trinity Western Spartan, the U of S Husky, and it's the Golden Bear getting the kill there. Picklick was on and made it a full Canada West lineup for the University of Winnipeg. Not all the players from Western Canada, some Ontario products who play out west. Those guys are all used to playing against each other, now making a team together. Eight in this fourth set. We're just about even a month away now from the university season getting going again. Be here before you know it. Service error for service error here as Canada is up 9-8. Mason Greaves for Team Canada. Figueroa. Mamer had to readjust. Picklick kept it alive. Mamer, that's too big of an ask. Good hustle though, and those A-frame advertisements are going to have to be fixed up. See all the volunteers there in the yellow shirts coming over to help reorganize everything. Great work by that group. Serve here is for Araceli Castillo. Hesslinger over top of the block that time. Another look at it there. Hesslinger will be going into his third season at the U of A. And a no-touch ace right between the two defenders. Perfect spot. Hesslinga looking to do it again. Puts it into the net this time though. One ace, one error. Moises Ortiz now. He's got that really flat serve. That one decided that it didn't want to drop. It just slid beyond the back line. Now Jonah Dewick to serve for Canada. Dewick, University of Manitoba, the Bisons. Reynoso! That one caught fingertips. Point for the Dominican Republic. One more look at that as just caught the tops of Schoener's fingers there. Server for the Dominican Republic is the southpaw, that's Figueroa. Service error there. Reeves Gingera will give it a try. Reynoso, big time swing, a heavy ball right at Picklick, and he couldn't handle it. And I don't blame him, that thing was zipping. Just right between the hands there of Schoener. Reynoso, the server. Back row, Hesslinga, big block! 3 in the wall, and it's going to be Rosario doing the work. Again, not a ton of back row swings from Team Canada in this game. And the Dominican Republic did not bite at all on the decoy. Serve from Reynoso as we're even at 13. Mamer able to get a clean swing on that one. One-on-one situation that time, and Mamer was able to make the kill. Now he's back at the line. Castillo, he went up against 3, and there was a touch. Got it through, and another point for the Dominican Republic. Luther Rosario. Club team listed as Santo Domingo. Schoener. Not as hard as we've seen him hit the ball in this match, but a point is a point is a point. Stop the fingertips, little paintbrush. Now Schoener will serve. Into the net, mistake there.
15-15.
All knotted up at 15 here in this 4th set. Canada looking to close it out. Dominican hoping to force a 5th. Hesslinga found the back line. Another point for Canada. This is Mason Greaves ready to serve it. The Canadian setter's done a nice job this match, distributing the ball around, making sure everybody's getting involved offensively. Ortiz, that's blocked and it'll stay in. Hesslinga is fired up on that one. Take another look at that. There's the 2-point lead for Canada as Grieve serves again. Castillo, Picklick, and it's gonna bounce out of bounds. Aracendi Castillo. Hesslinga gets it right back and puts it right down. Right along the back line. Gonna see a sub on the Canadian side. Mamer coming out, Jacob Sargent coming back in. Sargent, the Lethbridge, Alberta products. Another University of Alberta Golden Bear. Just like his teammate Hesslinga, who served. Reynoso, nice swing. Really well done from Reynoso. He sees a lot of volume on the outside for the Dominican, and a reliable attacker he is. Moises Ortiz. Sends it out the back. 19-17, Canada. They've got that all-important 2-point lead as we get to the business end of this fourth set. Jonah Dewick ready to serve. Rosario just poked it over. Hesslinga thought about a second attempt, and then Gincaro was stuffed. Reynoso and Rosario forming the wall. We saw in a prior set Hesslinga take that on second contact and score a point this time. Decided to set it up. Figueroa. Hollins with second contact, up for Sargent. A tricky one for the Dominican there. Reynoso wasn't sure what he should do. Tried to swing and wound up missing it. Point for Canada. Some confusion on that Dominican side as to what they wanted to do. A timeout's going to be taken by the Dominican Republic, their first of this fourth set, as they're still trailing by a couple here. 20-18 the score. Canada is in front. Volleyball Canada would like to give a big thank you to their major sponsors, Mizuno, Mikasa, Volleyball Stuff. Thank you for your continued support of Canadian volleyball. Another full slate of games tomorrow. The United States will take on Puerto Rico, 2 o'clock Mountain Time. Mexico will take on the Dominican Republic at 4:30, and then Canada and Cuba in the nightcap, 7 o'clock local. That's tomorrow's schedule. Still one match to be decided here this evening. Canada trying to close this one out in 4 like they did in their opener. Again, it's a straight round robin. Everybody will play everybody once, and then we'll have the top 2 teams play for gold on Sunday. 3rd will play, and 4th will play for bronze, and then the 5th and 6th place teams will play a classification match. Servers Gingera. Reynoso, was there a touch? No, there wasn't. The Dominican Republic cannot believe it. Server here is Gingera. Reynoso ran into a wall. 3 blockers. No way through that time for the Dominican attacker. Reynoso, you see right there, no daylight on the other side of that wall. Gingera, another serve here. Big swing, Figueroa. He'd been quiet last little while, but there's one of those back row attacks that he has done so well all game long. Canada up by 3 at 22-19. Luis Reynoso will serve. Sargent tipped it over, and a net touch called against the Canadian attack. And Sargent's going to come out, and Isaiah Mamer will come back. Reynoso, another serve. Like to steal a couple more points here for his squad. Back row, Hesslinger, kept alive by Reynoso. Figueroa, right at Gingera, great pass. Long rally developing. Figueroa, down the line, out of bounds, point Canada. (23-20), Canada 2 points away from sending the home crowd home happy. Isaiah Mamer came back into the match a couple of points ago. Figueroa, partially blocked. Greaves, Schoener. And Schoener's follow through was all over the net. No missing that one for our officials. (23-21), and the server, and a big part of this match for the Dominican Republic, is Luther Rosario. Hesslinger blocked. It's still up, but Greaves is going to get called for a lift. Tried to bump that one, and it kind of got stuck in the arms. And a timeout going to be taken by Dan Lewis and Team Canada. Dominican Republic has cut this lead down to 1 here, late in this 4th set. And they've got a serve coming up as well. Big thank you to Volleyball Alberta for organizing volunteers for this event. You saw them in action earlier when they had to fix all those A-frame advertisements on the far side. For more information about volleyball in this province, you can go to volleyballalberta.ca. 23-22, Canada trying to end it, the Dominican trying to extend it. Both teams still have 1 timeout left in this 4th set. Luther Rosario will go back to serve. Greaves, back to Hesslinger, and he puts it down with authority. Bringing up match point for Canada. Sometimes the best option is to give it right back to the man who passed it to you. And that's what Mason Greaves did. Crowd coming alive on match point. Schoener the serve. Castillo. Mamer digs it up. Hesslinger. Gingera might have been going out, kept alive. Castillo stuffed. Hesslinger the block. Canada wins. 3-1, 25-22 in this fourth set. So Canada goes to 2-0. The Dominican Republic falls to 0-2. Great match for Team Canada. A little bit slow out of the gates, but able to win the second, third, and fourth sets to win the match. The Dominican Republic on the board in terms of a set one. So everybody's got at least a set one in this match. Tomorrow's schedule. The United States at 2-0, taking on 0-2 Puerto Rico. That'll be at 2 o'clock Mountain. At 4:30, we have 1-1 Mexico against 0-2 Dominican Republic. And then at 7 o'clock tomorrow, Cuba at 1-1 against 2-0 Canada to cap off the day. And we hope you'll be back with us on Volleyball Canada's YouTube page, and the Canada match is, of course, streaming on cbcsports.ca. That wraps up our coverage here. Day 2 of the 2023 Men's NORCECA Final 6 tournament in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. On behalf of our entire crew here at the Flair Airlines hangar at the Edmonton Expo Center, my name is Grayson Knutson. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a presentation of Sports Canada TV. We'll be back here tomorrow for day number 3. We'll see you then.